Okay, we are live. If you can hear me, kindly say something in the comment section. If my voice is audible enough, if you can hear me, just say something and indicate your presence, and then we'll begin. Just give 60 more seconds for a few people to join, and we'll begin from there. Okay. Beautiful. Welcome, Elizabeth John. I can see you. Nice having you around. Welcome. Welcome. Trust you had a great day. Welcome. Welcome. Trust you're fine. Trust your day was good. Trust you've been enjoying the sections. Okay, we are now two. Okay, we are two. If you're the second person, kindly say something in the comment section. Let me know you're with me. Okay, in the next 40 seconds we'll begin. Okay, beautiful. I almost guessed that it was my man Paul. Thank you for always coming on time. Okay, welcome. Welcome. So today we'll just continue from where we stopped yesterday. I want to believe you guys saw the message I dropped on the group chat. Okay, I sent a voice note, a very, very elaborate voice note in the group chat to explain to you that whatever I'm teaching you guys is actually working. Okay, because Mr. Abraham applied it, and then immediately somebody actually started asking him about what he was trying to promote, you get. But then you must have seen the message on the group chat, so I don't want to say much about that particular one here. Okay, so our time is fast spent. Since there's going to be a replay, I think we'll just continue from there. Anybody that comes later will just join the replay, or we'll just watch the replay. So I'm going to be sharing my slide now. When you can see my slide, just let me know you can see my slide. Okay, if you can see my slide, just say something. You can see my slide. So if it's visible, let me be very, very sure. If you can see my slide, just say something. Today's session is going to be powerful, very, very powerful, because this is what to determine if you're actually going to make the money or not. Okay, I honestly, okay, Princess, I don't know. It's possible your this thing, your okay, beautiful. Okay, Princess, I think your Gmail, maybe the YouTube link or the YouTube that you used to the Gmail link you used to log in on your YouTube is that of Elizabeth John. Probably maybe if it maybe your sister or somebody used your phone and log in their Gmail there. So you need to go and correct your login in your YouTube. Just go and log in with your ideal Gmail. Okay. Okay. Nice one, Paul. I can see you. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So let's just start. Okay, just like I said, just go and correct. Go to your YouTube and then correct it there. Okay, beautiful. So today we're going to be continuing from where we stopped yesterday. Okay, yesterday we actually talked about audience building. Okay, where I explained to you guys the courageous steps involved in building an audience. Now that particular step we did yesterday was very much courageous. That is, if you want to go through the crude way, that is the organic way. Maybe you don't want to invest so much money on paid traffic like that, or maybe you don't have the money as at yet to invest in paid traffic. Okay, so that is also one of the tough steps you need to climb for you to start getting the results you want. Okay, and then of course, if you have the funds, you can begin to opt in for paid adverts, and then it can start giving you the results you want immediately. Okay, but then, like I always advise anybody that's learning from me, it is much more effective that you start small, start from the organic first, master it, especially if it is your first time of doing an online business. Okay, warm up yourself. Okay, warm up yourself using the organic, and then the moment you begin to understand how the system works, you can begin to opt in for the paid traffic. Okay, so we're going to be continuing from today. Remember, I told you that in WhatsApp marketing we basically have 3 steps. Okay, audience building, audience nurturing, and sales and closing. Okay, so we've extensively talked about audience building. There's more insight I'm going to be sharing along the line, but that will be on the group chat. Okay, but then for the sake of this particular webinar, I'm going to be talking about the second and the last step, which is what audience nurturing. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's just go into our slides, because of course I have a meeting. You guys saw positioning it for me. I shared the screenshot again about positioning. how somebody messaged me from bits by bits. It's a major exchange in cryptocurrency. Okay, because of the way I was positioned on Facebook, this person saw my profile and sent me a message. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to actually do. Go and position yourself. You might look as if we're just saying things for fun here, but then I believe that you're seeing it now. It's more like, I don't want to call it a coincidence that I'm teaching you how to position, and then I'm already getting results from the positioning, like practical results. Okay, so this is just to show you that all I'm teaching you here is real life and practical. Okay, the moment to do it, it might not come immediately, but definitely. I have been positioning for almost 8 months. Nobody ever messaged me. Like, the message began to become so intense within this short period of time. We can see the result now. At least the 7 month patient is actually paying off now. Okay, so just go and position. Okay, especially your Facebook and other social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. Go and position there very, very well. Okay, if you have any question on position, maybe you don't have enough clarity on how you can position, you can send me a DM, and then I'll guide you through. Okay, so let's go with what we have today. So audience nurturing. So in this particular section, you're going to be learning what is audience nurturing. Okay, I'm going to be teaching you how to nurture your audience and turn them into raving fans who would happily spend on you. Now they're like, they will happily, normally people spend, if someone is spending money now, you will frown. But I want to teach you how you can convert your audience into people that will be willing to spend for me and still smile. I know that certainly the day you pay this money, you're in your mind, you're like, God, I have taken this step that's going to change my life, crown my effort with success. That is the kind of emotion that you need to watch in. I want to teach you how to elicit in your audience. Because of this I'm teaching is something that I've done for you. For the fact that you're watching this video, it means what I've done before has actually worked for you. My nurturing has actually had an effect on you. Because I want to teach you how to do exactly all I did. Okay, you're going to be learning 3 never fail nurturing tactics anyone can use to nurture his audience. Okay, there are different angles you can use to nurture your audience. So I'm going to be revealing to you my own secret tactics that you can use to nurture your audience. Okay, so let's get on with the course proper. Now, what is audience nurturing? Okay, you hearing me say audience nurturing. Of course, by now you should know what audience is. Audience are more like what your potential customers. Okay, I already taught you guys how to attract the audience into your DM yesterday. So today I'm going to teach you how to nurture the audience. By nurturing the audience, I mean the process of turning a complete stranger into a recurrent customer or a loyal follower. Guys, ask yourself, there was a time I was a complete stranger to you. Even till today, it's still as if there were still. I don't really know you that much now, but I've been able to convert into a customer. Now I'm actually being deliberate about how I'm teaching you, because I want to also convert into a recurrent customer, someone that will be willing to buy from me again and again. I'm saying this here with all confidence that I know that some of you here will end up taking another offer I want to give out tomorrow, because of you're seeing the way I'm able to put together my idea. All of what I'm doing now is part of what we call audience nurturing. Your ability to turn a customer, a complete newbie, into somebody that will be interested in you. Like I said, every customer, everybody you're buying from today, there was a time that you don't know that particular person. But it's possible that today, because of the way the person treated you, you started to like that particular person. That's what we call audience nurturing. And I call this now, they are done deliberately. Like I told you, nobody buys from a stranger. Before people buy from you, they must know you, they must like you, and then they must trust you. So all of this process of getting people to know you, like you, and trust you are what entails the audience nurturing. Everything you do. Guys, you've seen the way I relate with my people. I've gotten a lot of people asking me, they love my simplicity, that is because I'm conscious of what audience nurturing is. I'm trying to create an impression that's going to make people feel at ease with putting their hands in their pockets, removing money and giving it to me, without me necessarily going to bend down or beg them. That's because of the nurturing I'm doing. In fact, let me tell you, everybody nurtures. Everybody, you as a person, you nurture somebody, because the kind of lifestyle you live is already nurturing person on your behalf. But you can see me, I'm doing my nurturing from a point of enlightenment. I'm not doing it blindly. I'm doing my nurturing with an end goal in view. I want to make a sale, so I'm nurturing them with an end goal. Like, okay, guys, if you see me I'm not saying I'm not nice. I'm actually a nice person, you get. But if you see me treating you nicely, it's just because of I know that you're a customer, you would most likely buy from me tomorrow. Of course, I'm still building other form of relationships, probably friendship, acquaintances. That one is there, but me, I shall not say you clicked on my ad. You didn't come and look at my face. You actually came to watch me because I want to sell to you. I want to make money. So I needed to treat you nicely, and then to give you information that will make you fall in love with my brand. And that is what happened, because you will not be here today if you didn't fall in love with my brand to the extent of paying me your money. Because that's all of what audience nurturing is, and this is exactly what I'm going to be teaching you guys in this particular section. Okay, so let's go to the next slide now. How do you nurture your audience? Very simple, by consistently sharing high quality, valuable posts. Key emphasis on what? On high quality, valuable posts. Because nobody's going to take anything that is of no value and respect you. You're here today because of you've seen me give out value. I didn't just give out the regular kind of value everybody's giving. I gave out what? Very concentrated value. High value. Whatever I post out there is something that communicates exceptional value. What people tend to pay is what me I give out for free, because I have an end goal in mind. Go on my Facebook, every day I post. At all, if I don't post some days, I post at least 5 contents. I am nurturing people to fall in love with my brand. I'm trying to create a mental awareness of my products. That doesn't mean by audience nurturing. You need to be consistent. Because if you're like NEPA that will come today and you're not there tomorrow, people will not. It will be difficult for people to have you in mind. But remember to show up consistently every day. You're doing, some people be like, hey, you don't need to show up consistently. Yes, you don't need to show up every day. That one's their own definition of consistency. But guys, you're just starting up now. You cannot afford not to show up every day. If you're comparing yourself with all of those big boys, maybe let me use for example now John Obidi now. I don't know if anybody knows John Obidi here, but you can just go on Facebook and search John Obidi. That man is a phenomenal leader. That man he can afford to be posting once in a week as to where he is now, because he's already built the followership. So even if he doesn't post every time, people are already in love with his brand. Did it happen because of he was posting once in a week? No, he has already built the reputation before. He's already nurtured his audience before. So if probably his consistency has shifted small, maybe he's now coming up once in a week, it does not mean that he hasn't done his homework before. So don't compare yourself with them. I can tell you guys, there was a time I was posting up to 15 content a day because I was trying to be in the minds of people. Today, I'm not posting as much as I supposed before then, because I'm beginning to see some of the results I actually wanted to get before. But when I started, I was aggressive about it. When I was explaining what you need to get started, I can remember laying emphasis on consistency, guys. It's not just enough to post one valuable content a day and go. You need to be sure that you know this. You have an overflow of this knowledge. That is how you nurture your audience. That's how you turn people from just ordinary people to people that will be willing to buy from you. When they know you have the source, when they know you have the energy. They always say that people do not really buy a product. They do not really buy into a brand. They buy a brand because they've seen consistency in that brand. Like I said, some people are here. They did not pay me because of they just saw me once. No, it was as a result of consistency. I'll keep on using Paul for example. Now, Paul knew me before now. He attended my first training. I gave an offer. He did not buy. He actually indicated interest, but he did not buy then. Imagine if I had given up. Imagine if I was not consistent in nurturing people now. Do you think I was able to get him on my call today? Do you think I was able to get him to pay me today? No. But the consistency I've been able to sustain is what paid off. And I'm very certain there are people like that too, that they might not, in my last concluded webinar, they might not pay then. Maybe they are waiting to see, will this guy get tired and run away? But I'm not getting tired because this is working. It's just like me now. Like there's this particular guy that I was trying to. Now I just registered on LinkedIn, so I'm trying to see how I could start creating content on LinkedIn, because there's this particular job I'm looking for. I want to work with Binance, so I'm trying to capture Binance attention. Then I want to go on LinkedIn, so I'm able to get the eyes of people on me. So I'm already beginning to build a portfolio on LinkedIn. And then something came to me, guy. Take a course on LinkedIn. You know who came to my mind? It was a lady I've been seeing her consistent on LinkedIn. I didn't have to think of where I'm going to get a LinkedIn coach, because I've been seeing somebody talk about LinkedIn coach consistently, about LinkedIn positioning consistently. Now, I'm not willing, now because I have the money, I'm not willing to go through that process of doing trial and error, trying to just start figuring out how the LinkedIn platform works on its own. I'm willing to just go and pay somebody immediately, because I've understood the importance of investing in myself. I know it's just like Facebook. LinkedIn is just like Facebook again, but they have different algorithm. They are all social media, but they have different algorithm. I don't know if LinkedIn is a social media, but I think it's a networking platform. They have different algorithms. They have different ways of operation. Of course, if I begin to go there on my own, I can learn it, it's fine and good. But because I know that I'm trying to beat time here, I'm trying to cheat time here, there are people that already have the knowledge, that if I go and leverage on their knowledge, I can get results faster, I can get seen faster. So I didn't want to go through the crude method of trying to start from scratch, because I already have the funds. I want to go and pay somebody. Now, who came to my mind? It was the person that has been consistent in her game. She has been nurturing me. As at the time I got her contact, I was not ready to join LinkedIn. But she did not give up in nurturing. Now, nurturing doesn't mean that she's calling me. From her status, she was always talking about LinkedIn positioning, how LinkedIn is important for you to position there. For her Facebook, she was talking about it. So it created a mental picture in me that the moment I thought about a service that's related to what she has to offer, she was the one that came to my mind. That is what nurturing does to your customers. It keeps you in the minds of your customer. So the moment there's a need for your services, they begin to come to you. I'm going to talk about the benefit of nurturing, but I'm not trying to create a graph. So you need to understand what this nurturing is, because it's very, very powerful and very, very effective. This is what determines your success in this internet marketing business. Your ability to nurture people to like you. Because just like a baby, imagine a baby that was just given birth by the mother now. Did the baby just grow up to just have an affinity for the mother? No. The mother was able to nurture, was able to breastfeed it. So that period of breastfeeding, talking to the child, being there for the child, is what nurturing is. And that is why most at times children always tend to have this kind of close affinity with their mother, because the mother has been able to nurture them. So your leads, your customer, your potential customer, just like you, they're just like a child to you when they come to you. They're just like a child to your brand. You need to nurture them, feed them. Of course, the mother does not nurture a child with just milk till the child grows. No, at that initial stage, you'll be giving them milk. A time would come, she begin to give them swallow. A time would come, maybe she begin to give them meat. You see, at various intervals or at various levels of connection to your leads with your customers, there are different kinds of nurturing. So you get. So sometimes I'm going to give out this kind of content. There are different types of nurturing tactics. Sometimes I might put up video content. Sometimes I might put up written content. Sometimes I might put up screenshot. All of this they are me trying to nurture people, multiple touch points to stay relevant in their mind. It's just like MTN today. If MTN is running advert on Facebook, are they running the advert because they want to run the advert? No, they are running the advert to stay relevant in your mind. Techno will be doing advert. They're not doing the advert because they want immediacy. They're doing the advert to stay relevant in your mind. They are nurturing you. I've gone to instances whereby I was walking through the street and then I saw people dancing. Who was sponsoring that dance show? It was techno. People they are watching. They're not watching because of they were watching because they were getting entertained. That was nurturing. As they're getting entertained, they'll be asking now who they organize this particular thing, because everywhere there was banner of Infinix everywhere. So as you're getting nurtured, you begin to you unconsciously you're already having this brand. Maybe if you want to buy a phone at that particular moment now, because of your watching Infinix nurture you, you would most likely choose them as an option. They'll most likely be the option in your head. But the moment they are quiet, that's how they will go out of sales. You need to be very, very big on nurturing. All of you that say don't want to post on Facebook, I'm not the social media type. Ogbeni, you need to drop that mentality now. I know you can be busy. See, this thing I'm teaching about is not just necessarily for crypto, even your business too. If you're a photographer, you need to learn how to nurture your audience. Let me use myself for example now. There was a time I wanted to make shoe. I wanted to make palm for myself. But because of nobody on my account, I didn't go out now. So I didn't know. And the guy that was making for me shoe went for NYC, went for service. So I didn't even know anybody that could make for me shoe. And of course, I'm already an online guy. So anybody, I didn't even see anybody nurturing me online, but I would have easy to give that person work to do for me. So I was trying. I was just like, okay, I might just wake up one morning, I might just go to the street and just check for any shop I'm going to find there. I didn't know that one of my very good friends used to make shoe. But because of he never mentioned anything about it, I did not even know. This was someone that I would normally, but if he discovered I was thinking of going to pay somebody, he would have been angry. But he didn't tell me that that was his work. So it was not if I had gone to give another person, it was not my fault. He didn't blow his trumpet well. So audience nurture is your ability to blow your trumpet and notify and remind your customers that this is the kind of services you render. If you're making shoe, be loud on it. The sales may not happen immediately, but I'm telling you, your consistency will pay off. The moment people want to have that your skill now, the moment they want to have this your work now, they will remember you. When I wanted to start cryptocurrency, I was just imagining if I had not been loud on my skill, if anybody would be recommending me to teach people cryptocurrency. Every day I get people recommendation, even after my class, even till today, somebody joined the group chat. Because my people are still recommending me that please, sir, I want to. If you want to, even on WhatsApp today, I gave out my, like I told you guys, every day I give out my number. Even on Facebook, somebody telling me, sir, I made a post about making money online about 3 days ago. Somebody saw it and commented on it today that I want to learn. I said, okay, fine and good. See my WhatsApp number. Let us chat on WhatsApp. Then the moment the person comes on my WhatsApp, I'll begin to nurture them, begin to make you feel as if you're my G, as if I've known you before. Begin to be very, very relatable with you. I'm not doing it because of I have the time to keep on chatting with you. I want to make money. I'm not saying definitely I'm going to sell to you. So I'm trying to nurture you first. Okay? So that's exactly what I want to teach you guys there, nurturing. Depending on regardless of what you're doing. Now I'm trying to be a bit general. I don't want to be specific on cryptocurrency. So your mind can be open. So in case you want to start creating your own product, now you need to be big on it. If you're a relationship expert, you need to start talking about relationship. Let people say that you have solutions or you have OT when it comes to relationship issues. That's what we call audience nurturing. You know, if you know what if you know Emeka Nobis, I would recommend each and every one of you to go on Facebook and follow Emeka Nobis. Emeka Nobis drops high value content every day. Not be just this small, like deep content that if you read it, but you love the man. From his style of writing to everything, you love the man. He's creating content consistently to nurture his audience. So even if I want to pay, even if I'm seeing what is promoted, I want to pay today. Tomorrow night, if there was a need for me to get up at because of Emeka Nobis has been on my mind, I will most likely go to him because of nurturing. I'm learning first of this particular, so you understand the power of nurturing. Okay, and of course, how do you nurture people? It depends on your ability to create high value content creation. And of course, guys, luckily for you, I'm going to teach you guys content creation tomorrow. We're going to be trashing content creation. Any evil spirit that's making you unable to create content tomorrow will kill it by fire, by force. So you can begin to create content. There's no room for shyness here. You are shy because of you told yourself you're shy. Guys, if you see me in real life, you know that this guy is actually a shy person. But look at how I'm shouting. You think maybe I'm a loud guy. Yes, I might be loud when I've gotten so much comfortable around you. But at that initial stage, guys, I'm very, very shy. But the shy person does not make money here. I knew I needed to make noise. I began to make the noise online. I began to talk, and then it is already yielding result now. There's no room for shyness here. So if you don't know how to create content, you're already confused. Where I want to start from, come here tomorrow, but we're going to dissect content creation. We're going to break it down for you guys. So you're going to know how you can begin to nurture your audience. But not just with quick content, like high value content consistently. Okay, so let's go to the next slide now. Now, 3 ways to nurture your audience. Okay, like this now, this is just basically for like WhatsApp, but then you can, like I said, you can apply it in other platforms. But I'm trying to specify it here to WhatsApp because WhatsApp tends to make it easier for you to relate with your customers. The last time I don't know if Peace is still on the call here. We are on call. We are talking with Peace, and the next thing she said, okay, let's get on the call. The moment I got on the call with her, I was able to hear her. I was able to connect to her emotions. I was able to connect to her feelings the more. That was WhatsApp. I have never seen Princess before. But because of the WhatsApp is on, you see, we cannot have that kind of conversation on Facebook. I cannot call you. I meant I put a call on Facebook. But because of WhatsApp, you're able to do video call, you're able to do voice call. It gives that kind of sense of belonging. So one of the ways you can nurture your audience is via DM. All of you have come to my DM. If you come to my DM, you go be like, I'm your best friend. I'm nurturing you. If customers are coming to my DM, I'm very much deliberate about what I say to them. I can be a rash guy, but then if it comes to talking to my customer about, we talk with sense. If I'm communicating, I speak to you the most eloquent of language. So I begin to know this. Even if you call me bro before, maybe you say hello bro, but then you see the way I'm approaching, the way I'm talking to you, before you start calling me sir. That's me. What I'm nurturing you. I'm making sure, okay, we are here for business. I'm not just all tight. Maybe you come up saying hello. I used to use emoji. I use emoji that make you feel at ease with me. I don't just show that and I'm serious on this life pass. I know how to handle all of those things. So you're sure that you begin to see me as a friend. And the moment I'm not a stranger to it, it's easier for me to tell you, guy, pay me and you pay me. Okay? Even from the first day you clicked on my ad, the moment you came to my DM, even if it was autoresponder that was responding to you, you felt special. Because you get to the hello, welcome, my name is Operation Chinon. So all of those texts these are part of the nurturing process. Remember, they said first impression matters. First impression, best impression. The moment you came to my DM, it was not just like the regular kind of message that person just send you one body message like that. And then to take my time and craft out the message in such a way that it makes sense to you. I've seen people that the moment they click on my, they come to my message. The moment my autoresponder, I finish chatting with them, of course they'll think I'm the one. I'm not the one. Only very few people know that it's autoresponder. But when they come to me, and then the moment they talk, they'll be like, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the privilege, sir. But I'm not. Why are you thanking me like that? Because of the way my autoresponder, I'm able to nurture them. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do all of this, how to set up your autoresponder if you really want to do it too. Okay, all of this are what they are nurturing. It is deliberate. I don't use shortcuts to type. Even if shortcut might not really matter, there are certain people that might use shortcut to chat with them. But me, I don't use shortcut because I'm trying to build a credible brand. So all of those to go shorthand, we don't use them again. Imagine someone of high prestige come to learn from you, and you're using a shortcut, or probably you're doing spelling error to chat to the person. The person will begin to get turned off at you. Like, this person is even see yourself. But when you position yourself, then you begin to speak well and begin to communicate where nurturing already has started. The moment people land in your DM, nurturing has started. The way you communicate with them. And of course, if you're related to people, learn how to call them by their name. You can see the way I'm calling by name, Princess Paul. You begin to feel that I'm going to say this guy know me. If you come to my DM, I'll say, thank you, comma, I'll put your name, John Bosco. Hello. Maybe if you come to my DM, I'll say, hello, I'll put your name. I'm referring to you by your name. Because there's a way if I call you by your name, but you see, I'm going to share a screenshot to you guys. There was this particular guy, I was asking him to help me repost my flyer. And then I called his name. Hey, this guy tell me that this guy was blocked. Like, what's happening? That nobody has ever called him that name. I was like, it's not your name. That he doesn't know when last somebody call him by your name. Imagine somebody with his name say he doesn't know when last somebody call him his name. So he felt special, even though I was doing it for business sake. But I've learned to just do that thing unconsciously. Because the moment you couple their name, they tend to be at ease with you. All of this now, they are part of the audience nurturing. They have on your WhatsApp status. Okay, this is where you post your status and then you share people the value you have with you. You've seen me post my WhatsApp status. My WhatsApp status have different kind of content. Sometimes I post motivational content about cryptocurrency, content about personal development, content about my life. All of them are they are part of they are part of the nurturing. You can also sell on your contact on your WhatsApp too. Maybe the moment you're talking, and then you just put a link. They click on it and they come to and then they buy from you. They're all part of the nurturing. And of course, when we're saying nurture via your WhatsApp status, we're not saying you should post ring-like status. You know, we've seen people say they are selling clothes and all you know how to do is to post sell clothes. I will mute you because you're not nurturing. You're not giving me you're not making me feel as if you're the best option available for me. You're just not being considerate about your audience. So in nurturing today, there's a way you need to nurture people. For example, I know that anytime if I want to get maximum engagement, I post on my status around that kind of evening because I know that is the time people are coming back. Around that kind of 7, the moment I post around kind of 7, 2 minutes I've gotten 70 views. Before 1 hour, I'm already heading to 300 views. Because I understand my word, I understand nurturing. I want people to see what I have to offer. So I share about my life. I'm going to teach you guys about content creation so you can see how you can nurture your audience on your status. Then we have the group chat, of course. Now, if you observe, just observe yourself. See, this thing, but it's not rocket science. Observe. As I'm saying this now, observe yourself. Just be asking yourself, how has Opara been able to get me to pay you to buy from him? I've used all of these tactics on you, all of them. Group chat. You're seeing me teach on group chat. It's part of the nurturing. Every day I go on my group chat, I send voice notes. I tend to create a rapport with my students, my audience. That is part of the nurturing. Okay, so this is exactly the 3 tactics you can use to nurture your audience. Okay, so let's go to the next slide and then we'll be done for audience nurturing. Okay, now why should you nurture your audience? I already emphasized why you should nurture your audience, but for the sake of emphasis again, let me just say it again. Number 1, to establish yourself as an authority. Because the moment people see you writing consistently about a particular subject without getting out of ideas, they begin to know that this guy is a boss. For the fact that he has been writing for this thing consistently for so amount of time, he never stopped. Now boss in B. And people love to deal with experts. People love to interact with experts. So the moment you keep on nurturing, the moment you keep on bringing out value without getting tired, unconsciously you begin to make people know that this guy's ability to how did this guy even get this kind of wisdom? For example, there's some kind of text, there's some kind of message I will read from John Obidiba. I begin to ask myself, where did this man come? Is this man from Earth? Is this man human? Because reading the content will make me already feel him as an expert. So if I want to do anything that's in line with what he has to offer, I would most likely go for him because I've seen the quality of his word, of his content. And of course, you're not the only person that will be selling cryptocurrency. You're not the only person that will be selling your business. There are other people that want to sell your business too. So it's the quality of your content that will make them to choose you. Remember, we said something about marketing. Marketing is your ability to make your audience to choose you as against your competitor. So what will not make them to choose you? Your nurturing is part of your marketing tactics. How you market your product, how you give out relevant information about your product positions you like an authority. Okay? Now the next is to maintain relevance to them, to maintain your relevance to them. Of course, they might not buy today, they might not buy tomorrow, but if you keep on showing up consistently, you'll always be at the top of their mind. Even if they don't go buy today, tomorrow their friend will say, I want to learn cryptocurrency. They'll connect the person to you because they have seen your consistency. Let's assume you sell dogs. If you've been talking about dogs on your WhatsApp status, so the moment I maybe someone just say, I want to buy dog. It's most likely that I'm going to think about you first, because you've been able to maintain your relevance in my mind by showing up high value content that I love reading, not boring content. You can see why I engage people on my group chat every day. I engage people, even if not just once. I engage people so that I maintain my relevance in their minds. Tomorrow, if they want to buy my product, they want to buy a product around cryptocurrency, except if maybe they saw somebody that has a better content than I do, they will not go for that particular option. But most likely they would come back to me. I've seen this happen over and over again. They would come back to me and say, boss, I have the money, I want to learn. Fine and good, pay. Give you account number, you pay. I'm maintaining my relevance, and that's what audience nurturing can do for you. Okay, the ease of sales. Of course, when you nurture your audience very, very well, it is easier for them to sell, for you to sell to them. That's what we call content marketing. If you check all my posts on the crypto money webinar, if you're on my crypto money webinar group chat, you're going to see how I promote my webinar. Like I don't know if BEM Dev is here. I don't know if that's his real name, but that's the name he told me that. So I saved him as BEM Dev. Maybe it's BEM Developer, because I think he's a website developer. So the way he bought, he actually indicated interest to buy you, but he didn't buy at that particular moment until one morning like that. I wrote one motivational post like that and say, PS, if you're interested in crypto money bundle, click on the link to buy. Do you know that guy paid that particular day? Because the message I sent, it's packed up an energy in him. I was able to connect with him, and then that guy paid. That's what we call content marketing. If you're very observant, you see that before I tell anybody to buy from me on my group chat, I will always give them a content first. Then the content will begin to be like, wow, you now see buy. So imagine you're saying, wow, value, you now come and see buy. It is easier for you to just click the link. This 5K, before I go and go buy shower, make I just pay this guy. Content marketing. All of what I'm doing, I've done strategically. Like I told you guys, observation is key. Observe all I'm doing. I'm not doing it because I love doing it. Yes, the passion is there. I love doing it. The passion is there. I won't lie to you guys. But at the end of the day, passion without money and frustration. I needed the money. So I educated them, and then I put in my call to action. Even this night, if you're on my group chat, I just give them one small rema, do this, and then say what PS. It's a good day to sign up for the crypto money webinar. Don't you think so? I'm not saying anybody to come and buy from me. I don't say come and buy. But the way I put out my content, strategically communicate you to come and buy from me. Powerful, isn't it? Okay. Now, to facilitate the recommendation, of course, if you maintain your relevance in people's mind, they will definitely recommend you to their friend. And like I said, affiliate marketing, those just occur to me now. Those of you that are yet to start working, people are already making money from this business now. I've gotten about 3 people that recommended product that made sales, 60% commission. So you can begin to tell your friend that you can even begin to do word of mouth talking. So more, there's this particular guy that I'm learning from you. This guy wants to boss my with value. They'll be like, waiting with that. Say, on one course like crypto money bundle. If you're interested now, if you connect to the guy, you will enjoy the course well. You can start that one. That one is like word of mouth. You're yet to start implementing, you're yet to start applying the main marketing. You cannot start talking to your friends that you feel might be interested. That was how I started. I began to talk to my friends. Then as I got morale from talking to my friends, I began to talk to total strangers. So you can begin to practice with your friends. After your friends don't go bite you, they might laugh at you and just accept as part of the objections and then move to the next person. Start with your friends. Go to more guys. There's this particular course I'm learning about. I go to start to make money online. Don't ask you, waiting be done now. Waiting will make you start to make your money online. Tell us more. There's this course I'm going through now. This course is powerful. They will make them feel interested in the course. I want to teach you guys about sales. Make them interested about the course. If you want to know more, send them the video to the webinar. The amount they watch the webinar will sell them, and you get your commission, guys. Simple. To make money no hard though. If you just understand it, to make money is not hard. Okay, so that's all about audience nurturing. I believe you got value about it. If you get value, say something in the comment section. Let me know you got value. Just drop some fireball in the comment section. Let me know you got value from today's webinar. Okay. If you got value today, if you're getting value now, say something in the comment section. Let me just drop some fireball. Let me know you're getting value. Okay, so we're going to sales and closing now, which is the last procedure for WhatsApp marketing, and then we'll call it an end for the WhatsApp marketing mastery course. And then tomorrow we'll start from content creation. Okay, so if you got value, beautiful, Paul. Nice one. Okay, so this is just all about about WhatsApp marketing. These are like the procedures involved. So we're going to go to the last procedure, which is the audience building stage. Please, you say wash and. I don't know what's that. I'm busy or I don't know. Okay, princess. Okay, I've changed it now. Nice one. You've changed it, I believe. Hold on. So let's continue. Okay, let's continue now. Sales and close, which is the last step. Remember, I told you that anything we did, any business we do, but so far as you don't get money, if you cannot sell back, you hunger will kill you. Guys, one of the things that made me depression almost kill me that time. They say I had a good product. I've written this movement of cryptocurrency since, but I did not know how to sell it very well. I've actually been selling it, but I used to always have difficulty selling until I began to invest in the business of sales and closing. And of course, I'm paying people to teach me how to do sales and closing. As a matter of fact, on the 1st of September, I'm having this class on sales and closing because I want to learn how to up my sales game. It's like what I always tell people, but your ability to master this skill is dependent on you. Your ability to take responsibility for your learning. See, you need to learn how to sell, because the moment you learn how to sell, but you can sell anything at all. There are principles behind sales. And the way I begin to explain to you, you're going to be seeing how I applied all of those principles in getting to pay from me. Okay? So let's go now. In this particular session, you're going to be learning what is sales and closing. You're going to be learning how to sell using words. That is copywriting. I'm not going to say much about copywriting. I'm just going to give you guys the fair knowledge, and of course, I'm going to give you guys a book that helped me. Because me myself, I actually paid about 4 people to teach me copywriting. But that was after I started making money without paying those people first. I read one book called Copywriting Secret by Jim Edwards. So I'm going to share you guys a link. Find time and read that particular book. Even in your personal business, it's going to help you. If you want to close a deal, it's going to help you. It's going to let you know how you can sell. Because when we're talking about sales here, it's not just about selling of goods and services. You can sell an idea to people. So all of this depend on how your ability to master sales. You're going to be talking about understanding your customer avatar, because of course not everybody will buy from you. Like I told you, there are certain characteristics you need to look at in people before you buy from them. We talked about lead magnet, ability to filter your audience, where you'll be able to get quality audience. So getting quality audience is dependent on your ability to identify your customer avatar. Who is your customer? I'm going to teach you guys in this particular section, okay? You're going to be talking about how to sell out using offers. Of course, you guys, I gave out a very crazy offer. And some of you guys are testifying to it here. A very crazy offer. Then how to price your product. Now, let's say, okay, you want to now create your own digital product. I'm going to teach you how to price your own product so you can get maximum sales, okay? Then tips that guarantees high sales conversion, okay? So if you want to make more, so you want to triple your sales game, 10x your sales game, I'm going to show you guys some tips that can help you to gain better at your sales game, okay? So number one, what is selling? Selling can be defined as your ability to influence another person to make certain decisions in your favor, or to take certain decisions in your favor. Sales takes more than just physical product. We sell concept, ideas, and beliefs. Yes, I was able to sell to you guys here to join my crypto money bundle. But again, I've been able to sell ideas to people. I'm trying to build a community now of crypto enthusiasts now. I needed a team of people now. I had to find time to sit down, put the ideas together. I'm able to sell the idea to people. It's possible I'm even going to come to that idea. So I'm going to try and see how I can sell you the idea so you can be part of my vision. That is what sales is. Ability to make people to take certain decisions in favor of you. If you tell maybe if you're going to school and then maybe your dad wants to, maybe you're in university, you want your dad to give you money to buy textbooks. There's the ways you can do that. You can get them to give you that money effortlessly. All of that, your ability to master sales, because you're selling the idea, you're selling to them the reason why they should give you money to buy your books. They're all part of sales. If you can convince anybody to take any decision in favor of you, you're a sales expert. You just need to learn how to fine-tune that skill. Okay, so that's exactly what sales means. The ability to make people to take certain decisions in favor of you. And of course, in this particular instance, now, what is that decision now to buy a product? The decision you took in favor of me was to go to your bank app, to enter your bank app, to log in. That was a decision you were taking involuntarily. I was able to convince you, I was able to give you reasons why you need to give me your money, because I mastered the art of sales. If you're very, very observant, I've never told anybody come and buy from me. Check my status. I don't post come and buy from me. But then I know how to make it come and buy, because I've mastered the idea of sales. Sales is more than just come and buy from me. Hunger they kill me if I don't buy from me. No, that's not sales. Yeah, it's not bad to say come and buy from me, but I'm trying to teach you guys like what there's the rudiment of sales. And that's what we're going to be doing in this particular session, okay? There's more to it. Like I'm going to advise you, go on YouTube and go and learn. Or plan if you teach you everything. Me, I'm still trying to up my game. As much as I'm going to try to still come and be updating guys with the knowledge here, on your own part, you need to, because if I'm a slow learner now, if you're waiting for me, you'll be a slow learner too. But if you're a fast learner, just like Princess told, if you're a fast learner, go on YouTube, go on Facebook, go on any platform you want to learn, go on Twitter. There are people that share valuable tweets on sales. There, go on Google, read about sales, learn about sales. Okay, so let's go to the next slide now. Now, how do you sell using words? Number one, since let me first call attention to some of the things you need to know before you learn how to sell using words. Number one, you need to understand that selling is a skill. There are people like their own high income skill is selling. What am I? I'm a sales expert. There are people like that because selling is a skill. Companies hire these people for them to come and boost their sales. Okay, and of course, since it's a skill, it means it is learnable. They're not born with selling skill. I'm even still not an expert seller self. But then because I've already understood that this thing is learnable, that's what's making me to learn it. Okay. Then the next thing you need to notice what the skill is. The skill is what is the skill of persuasive communication. Of course, I was able to sell to you because I was able to be in communication with you, but the communication took a different dimension. A different dimension. I can tell you that two people can have an idea, the same idea. Two of them will come to you now. But if one person sells the idea better, you'll be able to, you most likely go to that particular person that gave you more reasons to go to the idea more than the other person. Let's assume that two people have an idea. If they came and pitch the idea to you and you end up going to one particular person, it's because that person is able to persuade you into what believing his own product is the best. Okay, so that's exactly what sales is. And your ability to sell with what depends on your understanding of that, depends on your understanding to believe that what sales is a game of persuasive communication. You speak and get people to you break people's defenses, tap on their emotions, because of course selling is an emotional game. If you watch now, I'm going to refer you guys to my last webinar, to the last day, Crypto Bundle Day 2. I was able to bring about your pain points. I was able to communicate your ideas to you. I was able to communicate your desires to you. I knew you wanted to learn how to make money. I knew you wanted to learn how to trade. I knew you wanted to do what I knew you wanted. I was able to put all of those things together. I was able to communicate them to you. That's what about says. You put people's pain and desires in their front. Because they said if your ability to make people understand their pains makes them feel as if you have the solution. It's just as if you go to the hospital and then the doctor begins to tell you that maybe you just told the doctor that, sir, my eyes is paining you. It's okay, your eyes is paining you. Is your ribs also paining you? Say, yes, my ribs are also paining me too. So do you have difficulty bending down? Say, yes, I have difficulty bending down. The moment you're beginning to feel as this doctor know my problem. The moment you begin to feel as if this doctor know your problem, you begin to unconsciously think that the doctor has solutions to your problem. That is what persuasive communication is. You paint people's desire, you paint people's pain to them. And the moment you're able to reflect their pain, they would most likely feel as if you have solutions to their offer. I was able to make you guys feel as if you guys never saw me, you guys never experienced me teach, but I was able to communicate to you guys that I can do it for you guys, I can deliver, and that's what got you guys to pay me. I was able to communicate with you guys persuasively. Okay. And then the skill that involves persuasive communication is what we call copywriting. Your ability to sell using words, your ability to master the art of copywriting. Okay, copywriting is very, very powerful. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys the book, Jim Edwards. Of course, I spoke about discipline when we talked about the things you need to get started. I spoke about discipline, self-discipline. I'm going to give you the book here. It's up to you to go and read it. Of course, I'm going to give you guys I'm going to explain to you guys some of the things you need to understand, okay? Just so you can start getting sales immediately. But if you want to get better at this particular thing, find time to read. Find time. The book might be boring, but if it's boring, you're only going to read it maybe once or twice, and then once you get the information there, it's going to change your money. It's going to change your earning for you. Find time and read. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. Now, what is copywriting? Now, copywriting is your ability to use emotionally connected words to get people to take action faster. Yes, I want you guys to begin to think now. Before you bought from me, if you can remember the emotion that made you to buy from me now, what was the prevalent emotion that you had? Was it fear? Fear that if I don't take responsibility for my life now, my future might be doomed. You're like, God, I want to start making money immediately now. This guy gave me an offer now. If I don't take this offer now, I might be delayed. And delay is dangerous now. I was able to paint your fear. People take action because of greed. Greed in what excess now? I said I'm going to give you bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 4, bonus 5, bonus 6. You're like, God, this bonus plenty. If I don't take this thing now, this guy is going to go with these bonuses. So you wanted all the product together. You wanted all the bonuses. You can work on people's greed. You can work on people's fear. There are people that they want to, if you want to, if they feel like you're selling an airbag, a car airbag now. One of the most effective way you can sell to people is that you just imagine having an accident and you're about to hit your chest on your steering, and then an airbag come. Maybe the steering was supposed to break your or puncture your liver or puncture your heart or something like that, but then the airbag was able to protect you. The fear of not allowing your chest, maybe in the case of an accident, you hit your chest on the steering. That fear would prompt you to buy that airbag. Copywriters will leverage on your fear. Or they'll tell you, imagine sending your child. Let's assume you have children. Someone will tell you, imagine a situation whereby they're sending you out of school. They're sending your children out of school. Imagine a situation whereby your children they're sleeping 3 days without food. Imagine a situation whereby your landlord pushes you out of house because you don't have rent. People are painting your fear. They're making you feel like, God, if I don't take this offer, this is going to happen. And I don't want my children to come back home hungry. I don't want my children to come back home out of school. That is fear. People buy because of fear. Okay, then like I said of greed, I'm going to, guys, if you want to buy, like, of course you can see where I did my like I told you guys, what I wanted to sell was my rudiment of cryptocurrency. But I knew that human beings have greed. So what did I do? I began to compound what you're going to get. I said, okay, you're going to get this, you're going to get that, you're going to get it. Like, Jesus, this is a upper 1 kilo. But before you know, bam, you're already sending your money to me. That's me working on your greed. Then your desires. I asked you, imagine able to live a luxury life. Imagine able to attain financial freedom. That is your desire. Imagine able to make enough money to sponsor your family, your hospital bills. Imagine being able to. That I was able to paint to tell God. I was able to put your desires in front of you. I know you desire to be great. I told them my product can make you great. I know you want to ride the finest car. My product can make you get the finest car. You want to get the finest house. You want to go for luxury vacation. My product can give you that luxury vacation. I put it in front of you. And you began to feel like, I'm time to take responsibility for my life. You begin to feel like, God, this is the time for me to take responsibility for my life. That is what sales does for you. Please, if you can relate to what I'm saying now, just drop something in the fire section. Some fireballs in the comment section. Then motivation. Like I told you, Ben Dev actually took the course because of motivation. He saw a young guy, like, if a young guy like Opara can do this thing, I too can do it. I told you guys how I started 1 year. No, all of those stories I will share. I will say, guys, I started my crypto journey in 1 year, and because of consistency, like, Jesus, if this guy can do it in 1 year, I'm motivating you guys. At the end of the day, I'm trying to get you to buy my products. I'm trying to get you to buy my product. I'm able to communicate motivation to you. All of these things are part of what says your ability to put them together in words. Is because you know I'm able to do this because I understand the idea of copywriting. I understand that, okay, I should not just write words anyhow. I should write words and prioritize. There are certain words that if you hear, your mind will need to do jiggy, 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 because those words are emotional words. They are emotionally connected. Okay? So that is what copywriting is. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys the book. Go and read the book. Because me, I'm not a copywriter. I just learned 1 or 2 things about copywriting that I'm able to sell my skill. But if you see, copywriting is not like the normal English that you be writing big grammar. No. Don't come and be saying you're the escapulated or business. You're not going to use. If you're using big grammar, your customers don't understand you. You're not here to impress people. You're here to get sales. So they're very, very easy words to use. Like I'll say, if you guys are interested, go and watch my Crypto Money Bundle Day 2, Crypto Money Webinar Day 2. You're going to see the words. I see all those PDF, all those my slides was a powerful sales copy. All of those things I did there was sales. That's what I was teaching people how they can make money. All of those stories. Remember, I said I actually gave a stories of how I was just a broke student in university. I was still okay. I said I was a broke student. I knew there was broke student that was watching me. So I was able to communicate their pain to them. So I was a broke final year student. I knew that I was a broke final year student. I said, okay, I was looking for you to make money, and then I went on YouTube. I know that people have actually been looking for how to make money. They went on YouTube, and they're beginning to get connected to me because I'm using the words that resonate with them. Those words were not just some random words. I was deliberate about the words to use. I didn't learn all of those things by birth. I learned them by studying. That particular book, that Copywriting Secret by Jim Elliot, would help you learn these things. There are other books, okay, but then that was one I actually used. That's why I'm recommending that one to you. Very, very powerful. Also, if you can get this book by Akin Alabin, How to Sell to Nigerians, it's so a very, very powerful book. I think it's just like 1,500. You can get the about copy for 1,500 naira. If you want to get the original copy, it's around 5k like that. But original copy and about share the same value inside. So you can also get Small Business, Big Money by same Akin Alabi. It's a Nigerian author. The book is very, very good. It can help you understand this business too. I was able to get all of this knowledge by reading these books. So you can get the same things too. You just need to desire these things yourself. Like I told you guys, this thing is learnable. Even as I'm speaking to you guys now, I'm still infusing some copywriting words. I'm still using copywriting to get you, because at the end of the day, I want to give you guys enough value so that the moment you make some money, you now have money to come into my mentorship section. As I am selling too. I'm selling myself. Because the moment you learn it, you unconsciously begin to sell. Have you ever seen me use any big words that make you start thinking, wait, this guy, what is this word? No. The moment you write, you begin to write, and then someone has to go in Google or dictionary to check what you're writing. There's a problem. You're not a copywriter, because your idea is not to impress people. If you like write and be like a Nigerian politician that wants to just lie for people, that way. But since you're after the sales, you're not here for big copies. You're not here for big words. Okay, so that's all about what? About copywriting. Okay, so let's go to the next slide now. Now, why do people buy? Remember, I said there are different reasons why people buy. There are different reasons. But in that particular book, Jim Edwards was able to identify about 10 reasons why people buy. Number one, to make money. All of you are here today because you want to make money. And then I told you that my book can help you make money. Number two, to save money. It's possible that you already have a course similar to this, but the expense is much. Maybe they told you, okay, go and learn affiliate marketing, expert affiliate marketing. There's one guy that when he wanted to pay for this particular course, he asked me, so what's the difference between this course and affiliate and expert? I thought that expert is different. It's because if you have 60k, go and pay it and learn from there. But this my course is 5k. They want to save money and then they paid for this my course. Okay, and also if you make money, you'll be able to save money. If you know they make money, you cannot save money. So you probably want to purchase this course to be able to learn how to make money so that you can make it to be able to save money. That's why people buy. People buy. Maybe if you're advertising a savings app, people actually go to that particular because they want to actually learn how to save their money. This is your product. You need to ask yourself now, even if you're a photographer now, let's assume you're a photographer now, you're taking photography now. Some people want to come to you because your product is cheaper. It helps them to save money. And then they get it. Maybe imagine two people now. I mean, just imagine Samsung and Techno. Okay, no, not Samsung and Techno. Just imagine what should I use now? Maybe there are two okay, yeah, exactly. Let me use biros now. Okay, let's assume okay, you have two biros here, right? They are biros, right? They're all the same thing. This biros, okay, is 16 naira. Let's say it's 15 naira. They're all having the same. Look at, they're almost the same biro. But one shop is saying this one is 16 naira, this one is 15 naira. You'd most likely go to that one of 15 naira. Why? Because you want to save money. So that's another reason why people buy. So you need to see how you can infuse your product to people so that people will know why to buy from you. Let's like for example now, you see my this is my crypto money bundle, but I make sure that okay, all of these reasons were captured in my product when I was promoting the product. I told you can make money, I told you can save money, you can save time. Of course, people that don't want, I say you discover I said you can start making money on your own, but you're going to go through trial and error. But if you now want to save time, if you want me to give you a blueprint that's worked for me, you pay me, I'm going to show you a shorter cut. And that's what you did today. You're trying to save time. You don't want to go through the whole processes of learning by yourself, doing trial and error. You wanted to save time. To avoid effort, of course, if you're learning on your own, there's effort. You need to go on YouTube. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. You'll be learning the confusion. So you want to save effort. You know that, okay, Opera has already gone through these steps. Has already gone through this trial and error. So you don't need to go through it yourself. Shall you get now? To avoid effort. You want to leverage on my own effort. I already done the dirty work so I can come and give you the information here. I already studied. That's why I'm able to put this together for you guys here. To escape a pain, SAPA is the biggest pain of every Nigerian. Yes, SAPA is the biggest pain. You want to escape that pain. You want to escape the pain of maybe someone asking for urgent 2K, cannot be able to give. You want to escape that pain of having to see your loved ones suffer because you don't have money to help them. I was able to put all of those things in my copy. Go and watch the crypto money webinar. You see all of this I'm teaching you. Watch it and then pick a pen and begin to ask yourself, oh boy, this take note. I want to believe that you guys are taking notes here. Then go and analyze that particular webinar. You're going to see that. I'm even going to share another webinar with you guys. Watch the webinar. You're going to see how people do not just teach because they want to teach. They not just create create a flyer because they not just create a slide because they want to create a slide. They create the slide to factor in all of these reasons to gain more comfort. Of course, if you make more money, you're not a boss. Okay, so in every product you're doing, see how you can make the product to align with all of these reasons. That's why I say you take time and go through that book by Jim Edwards, which I'm going to be sending to you guys here. If you're a photographer now, how does your photography now make people to make money? How does it make people to save money? Of course, your product might not be in all of these reasons, right? But then if you can make it to capture all of them, good for you. Because of course, making money is one of the strongest reasons why people buy. If you're photography, ask yourself now, how does my product make people to make money, to save money, to avoid effort? To avoid effort, like, do they have to go through how distance? How will you deliver your product to them? People don't want to go through. That's why people say pay on delivery. They want to remove that stress of delivery from you. Because there are people that the moment they say they want to buy a product, the moment they see that the product is far, like, I don't know if you go again. They already that effort. They don't want to apply that effort. So if you want to get that sale, find a way that you can type, okay, I'll come and deliver it to you. And you know what people did? People that already understand copywriting, they'll put that delivery fee in the cost of the product. But you know, go no, because they tell you free delivery. You're like, free delivery. Let me buy this particular product because you're going to remove that effort from me. Okay, people buy because of praise. They want to feel loved. They want to increase their popularity. Cryptocurrency is the new deal here. Some people are actually learning cryptocurrency because they want to feel among. Share you sabi cryptocurrency, I sabi cryptocurrency. They want to brag the new cryptocurrency. That praises, that feeling of importance. They want to feel like that. So these are some of the reasons that people buy. Like, so I'm going to give you guys the book on the copywriting secret by Jim Edwards. Read it, guys. It's going to help you guys. Read it. Okay. So let's go to the next slide now. I want to believe you're getting value. If you're getting value, just drop some fireballs in the comment section. Okay. Number one, who is your ideal customer? Of course, before you be able to know the desires of course, when I'm talking about your desires now, actually, before I created my slide, I took time to understand who are my ideal customers. Now, having an idea of who your ideal customer is going to help you know their language. Okay. So you can successfully sell to people that your product attends their unique needs and pains. Of course, if I'm selling the product and then that product is not really attending to your unique needs, you wouldn't feel the need to buy. You'd be like, this product is not really attending to my needs. Imagine me selling this 5K product now to a CEO. What does the CEO have to do with this cost now? He's already making his money. If at all I want to sell to a CEO now, my language will be different because they already have the money. They're not here to make money. It's possible you're here because you want to raise finance to fund your trade life. But a CEO is not trying to raise money to fund his trade life. He's probably looking for an investment platform. So if I'm going to go and sell to the CEO, I'm going to sell to him with a different desire, a different product that attends to his desire. So you need to have an idea of who your ideal customer is, so you'll be able to know how to attend to their desires. Because the moment people do not really see that your product attends to their desire, they wouldn't come to you to buy. They wouldn't give you their money to buy from them. Okay? So you need to know who your ideal customer is. Like I said, not everybody is your customers. In my group chat, I have over 500 people, 550 people. I am not expecting all of them to buy from me. You have 30 status view. Don't expect all of them to buy from you. Just say, okay, I have 200 people in my group, in my WhatsApp group chat. All of them go to buy from me. Who tell that all of them will buy from you? Some people are just joining your group. Some people, see, I can tell that in my group chat, some people have never opened that group chat. They need to join. They just join for joining sake. Some people are that crazy. They just join for those ones. No matter how you try in your marketing campaign, but no matter how you try, you cannot get 100% of your ideal customers. But then make sure that at least as you're getting people, let them be your ideal customers. Because it's going to be easier for you to paint the idea to them, to paint their desires to them, to paint their pain to them. Had you didn't see your pain in my sales copy, you wouldn't have paid me your money. But I knew who you are. Okay? So you need to be able to identify some characteristics of your ideal customer so you can speak their language. If you follow through my webinar, I'll say something like Sapa go choke you. I'm using those kind of words because I know who I'm speaking to. I know I'm speaking to the youth. Youth resonate well when they hear the word Sapa. Like I know, okay, these are the kind of words that will resonate well in my audience. So I'm speaking their words to them because of what I've been able to identify who my customers are. Okay, so how do you now identify these particular customers is what I'm going to discuss to you in the next slide. Okay, number one, there are basically two broad characteristics that you can use to, or two broad criteria you can use to identify your customers. Number one is demographics, then also is psychographics. Now, under the demographic, we have the age range. Of course, I know the expect person within 13 years to buy my product, or even 18 years, man. I'm not even expecting much sales like that, because you might not have the money. You might be interested, but you don't have the money. And for the fact that you're interested, you don't have the money, I don't want to hear. Yes, you can join the training. Of course, I have some few teenagers in my class. They are there. It's just I'm trying to teach them so that I'll be in their mind. I'll keep on attending to this. So that the moment they now come of age, they now have the money, they'll come to me and buy. You cannot be running the campaign, you cannot be selling the product, and then your target audience is children. Or maybe you're not going to be targeting mothers or fathers of 40 or 50 years. Those ones, what the one use cryptocurrency do? What the one can use this course do? They want to go through this stress here. So identify the age of your audience. I can tell you that the age range of my audience is from 20 years to 34 years, 34 of age. But a majority of them are within the range of 20 to 27. A majority of people in my class today, because I've been able to take them to observe them. That's why the moment you come to my DM, I look at your profile, I observe. See, almost everybody that comes to my DM, I observe your profile. When I want to save a number, I observe your profile. I get to interact. I see the way you're interacting. Then they want to begin to, okay, this is the possible age grade. Then gender. Cryptocurrency, males mostly, based on what we've seen, males mostly interact with anything tech. So if you're selling, if you're baking, know that your target audience will most likely not be male. Yes, some males might be interested, but most at times now females go. Which one academy go they learn catering? Some males do it. All of those guys where they behave like women, they do it. But then most at times you need to identify your gender. Which gender is most likely going to resonate with your product? For cryptocurrency now SAPA don't hold everybody now. For cryptocurrency, everybody's doing it. But the most predominant gender is what is the male people. Of course, in my class, I have more females. But then people that end up taking most of my offers are the males. You get? So that's just how to show you like that, how to show you. Of course, you need to know their locations. I'm over here in the north. I can tell you that to sell any product in the north is very, very difficult. Because northerners have this kind of mentality about cryptocurrency. I'm even trying to build a community called the Arewa Crypto and Blockchain Connect. It's a full offline community that is powered with or is focused with driving for full crypto and blockchain adoption in the north here. I know I'm already scared of the kind of challenges I'm going to face, because northerners, but they like anything good. They are reluctant about things like this. But you see, people are brothers in the south or brothers in the west. Anyway, the moment they hear cryptocurrency, they go cha. Because it resonates with them there. Over there, it is easier for them to accept that kind of technology. Of course, what is making the North so much restrictive to embracing such kind of things is because of education came to the North very last. That's why we have the most brightest minds in Nigeria from the North, from the West, and then from the East. Because education actually started there. The brightest, the most smartest people that we have in Nigeria are the Yoruba people. Because education actually started there. Okay, so you also need to factor it. And then if you're also doing, maybe you want to sell a product on, maybe if you want to sell sweater, you cannot carry a sweater and go to Sokoto that is heat there. Which one go sell there? That's why the location also matters. Like for example, we're talking about cryptocurrency now. It's a digital product, so almost everywhere you can sell it everywhere in Nigeria. But there's certain product that you cannot sell everywhere. It's just like you want to go and sell fridge. You're going to Iceland to go and sell fridge in Iceland. Who will buy your fridge? Because a fridge they don't need a fridge there because of their location. And the occupation too. If a lot of students will not buy your product because that depend on the product you're trying to sell. If you're trying to sell a high ticket product now, students will not buy because students do not have money. So the occupation of your customers also matters. It's going to help you to know how to properly target or sell your market. If your products are attending to corporate brands, then you know where to go and find them. You're not going to go to schools to find them. You're not going to go to secondary school. Okay, so these are some of the demographic factors. Okay, you can look at now. These demographic factors are more like numeric factors. Age is male, female, like they're not. You can easily measure them. They're actually very, very important, but the most important criteria I need to consider are the psychographics factor. This is where you go beyond the surface and go in depth. Begin to look at the goals of your audience. What are their goals? What are their thoughts? What are they thinking? If I see a youth today, what is the most predominant thought in a youth's head? I want to make money. I don't want to suffer. I don't want generational poverty to follow me to my... No, that is the thought in their head. They want to escape poverty. What is their goals? They want to live a successful life. What is their aspiration? They want to make money. They want to go for vacations. What is their interest? What is their desires? What is their motivation? What is their pain? These are what we call psychographics factor. These are the most important ones for you to be able to get sales. Demographics actually work, but then the most important one is psychographics. You're able to go in depth to be able to read the psychology of your customers. That's why if any of you can remember, the moment you came to my DM, it did not take me long for me to ask you, what is your experience with crypto like? Some people can tell me that, and they know that cryptocurrency is legit. They're trying to learn how to make money. I'm going to see their interest. They're actually interested in it. Some people communicate their pain to me that, cryptocurrency, I'm actually interested though, but I fear of being scammed. So, okay, there's actually a desire, there's actually a pain. The pain of you're scared of getting scammed. So in my sales copy, I added, that's why if you observe, I was actually talking about security. In one of my books, that's the security principles. I said if you don't, I said 99 security, okay, I said 13 security principles that will make you 99% safe from all. I get it now. Because of what someone has told me about his pain and he's scared of getting scammed. So the moment I understand their pain now, I was able to now create a product that can attend to that particular pain. I guess getting it now. The desires now. I want to learn cryptocurrency, but I never had anybody to teach me. Okay, your problem said if I will go teach you, fine and good. I know your desires. Okay, so these are some of the characteristics you need to look at for in your customers. The moment you understand these particular customers, take your book. The moment any product you want to do now, I'm just going specific now. If you're doing relationship talk now, what are the goals of people now? Of course, in crypto relationship, the goals is different. The goals, I want to have a healthy relationship with my boyfriend. What are the thoughts? I want to make him happy. What are my aspirations? I want to have a cozy moment with him. What are the interests now? I want my boyfriend to be like, these are the interests of, you need to go down. Ask yourself, what are the interests of my people? Go on interest, just go on YouTube. Just search crypto on. If you just go on Google and search crypto, you're going to see people say how to make money from crypto. That is an interest. People are interested in making money from cryptocurrency. Go on Facebook and search relationship. You see relate of relationship. People asking for relationship help. Please, how do I go on YouTube? You guys are go on YouTube on Twitter now. People always find relationship advice. So from there, the moment you're seeing people ask their question, from their question, you're able to get their desire. See, sometimes, but allow people to talk to you. Get people to, if when people begin to talk to you, but I begin to, that's why they say, be a listener. Because when you ask questions and people begin to talk to you, they begin to communicate their desires, they begin to communicate their interest to you. You know why I was able to, you know why I added a budgeting course, a budgeting book, a book on budgeting? Because someone told me that, hey, me, I'm interested in cryptocurrency, but I don't know how to start saving money too. So I said, okay, your problem, I say, you define how to, good. I wrote a book on budgeting. I guess getting it now. Like all of this is because I was able to listen to the desires and to the pain point of my audience. I was able to use that audience, I was able to use that their desire to get them to buy from to buy from me. You need to understand who your ideal customer are. Pick a pen, identify all of this. If you want to start a business, who is going to buy from me? Everybody will be your customer. If you want everybody to buy from you, you'll be frustrated in life. Just imagine a price waiting for 500 people to buy from him. It's a very, very good and ambitious thought, but I know it's impossible. I cannot just, if like they say, the marketing conversion is 3%. As I speak to you now, I have converted 3% of my entire audience. There's those that attended my crypto money webinar. At a stretch, you're going to get at least 3% to convert from you. So if you have 100 people, you're going to get, what is 3% of 100 people? I think it's 3, right? So out of every 100, you're expected to get at least 3 people should buy from you. At least 3 people should buy from you. So if you want to get more people to buy from you, increase the number of people you're going to get across to. Out of every 100, you meet out to 3 people buy from you. Okay, so the more people you reach out to, the more chances you get to have more people to buy from you. And always listen to people. Let people tell you their desire. Don't assume. Let people tell you their desires. Sometimes you might be your own ideal customer, because guys, but when I was creating this course, but I was at the point when I started training cryptocurrency, but when I was at the point where I was my ideal customer, because I wanted to trade and I didn't have money to trade. So I sat and I asked myself, what kind of product would make me want to buy? I began to itemize my pain. So I said, okay, the pain I have was the same pain that another person might have. But it might not be like that all the case. But sometimes you might just evaluate yourself, and then from yourself you can be able to get the problem. And then sometimes you hear from people. If you're scrolling on Facebook and then you see somebody make comment on Facebook, see what the comment are saying. Then from there you can be able to identify the goals, thoughts, aspiration, and what a whole lot of information about the customer. Okay, so let's go to the next slide so I can be able to finish. I have a call by a meeting by 9:30. Okay, now how do you sell now? People say selling is more just come and buy, just come and buy. That is not selling. Products do not sell. For example, like I told you guys, the product I want to sell here is my book, Rudiment of Cryptocurrency. But imagine I told you, come and buy the Rudiment of Cryptocurrency. Some of you will not buy. Because of what? Product do not sell. Product do not sell. What sells? Offers sell. You must have gone to buy Gary. Imagine you put Gary, say, Madam, give me Gara. That Gara should put for is what we call offers. Offers sell. Now, what are offers now? Offers are those additional benefits you add to your product to increase its perceived value. Remember that the Rudiment of Cryptocurrency is a book. It is already valuable, but I needed to increase the perceived value so that you're able to see the need to buy that particular book. So I needed to add Gara upon Gara upon Gara so that you see the need to buy that particular book. Of course, people don't like to buy. Who like to come money from his pocket and buy? But the moment people are certain that they are certain that they are going to cheat you, they will buy from you. Most of you today, why you paid me is because you feel like, oh boy, this guy is giving out too much value for this more money. We could pay him more. You felt as if I was giving you more. Of course, I'm giving you more value than your money. That is why offers, product do not sell. Offers sell. You've seen mechanics say, buy this car, 3 months guarantee, or your button gadget. That guarantee is an offer. Or they'll say, buy this fridge after 6 months. Okay, they'll say, okay, buy this, just like mobile phone. They'll say, buy this phone, and for the next, you have a 1 year warranty, meaning anytime the phone spoil, you can still bring it and they'll repair for it for free. That's an offer. Because if you're buying any product, you're skeptical. If you want to buy a house, say, okay, buy this house for 100 million. Okay, so say, oh, I think just 100 million, go buy a house. But then they'll not want to make you at ease. Say, okay, if you buy this for 100 million, you're going to have a 1 year servicing. Meaning for 1 year, if anything's spoiled in the house, you contact us, we're going to come and repair it for free. People like to buy when they feel as if they're getting more money for their value, when they're getting more value for their money. Okay, so if you want to sell anything, begin to say you can create offers around it. I'm going to teach you guys how to create an offer. I'm also going to recommend a few books for you guys that can teach you guys how to create offers. But you must read. Build the discipline to read. Or plan if you call your house, come first, make you buy book, make you read the book. But if you see the need for you to succeed in this business, then you're going to build the discipline to read. Offer sell. The moment people see that we go cheat this comrade, they will pay their money and collect it. Why do you think people will go on Jumia and see iPhone 11 for 50K and you'll be tempted to buy? Now only thieves they do that one. They see iPhone 11 for 50K, you want to buy. Human beings are greedy. Maybe I told you something about greed. How people buy because of greed. So scammers know, okay, you are greedy. They're not going to tell you bring 50K and they'll give you iPhone 11. They'll even show you the carton. You'll be happy that you want to buy iPhone 11 for 50K. And then you go and pay them more. Before you know, you want to see download that's inside the phone. They give you an offer. People always buy from when they know that when they are certain that they are cheating you. All of you guys bought it. Like I'll keep on using Paul because of where I saw Paul's alert. Paul said the best offer. Because I added bonus, I added Jara. So you be at ease. When you like, okay, if I don't get bonus, if I don't get value from me, after all, I have 7 other bonus to compensate. I gave you this, I gave you that, I gave you this. That's what just energy for me. I know that this ones I can give these ones for free. This what I'm giving you guys now is something I can actually teach anybody for free. But I was able to put them together to form an offer to give you. Before now, I wanted to sell the book. The only offer before now, all of these sessions were not part of the bonus. So the only bonus that were just those books. That was only the bonus that were available. But the sales was not coming as I wanted. I said, okay, people are playing with me, and I went to learn how to create sales. There's this book called is this book called is it $100? I'll send you guys the book, how to create an offer that will make people feel stupid they don't buy it. They're like, if I don't get this particular book, I need it myself because of offer. Now I want you guys starting, just look at yourself. What I'm teaching is what made you to buy from me. Imagine I just told you come and buy. You will not come and buy. To come and buy one book 5,000, share the crazy. You will not come and buy. But because I showed that you're getting more value, I said you're going to get this book. The worth of the book is this. If you check the worth of the crypto money bundle is almost 80,000, almost 90,000. I'll be like, oh boy, 90K for 5K. Guy, I need to buy this thing. Because of what I gave you guys a sweet offer. And this call it an irresistible offer. And you can learn how to create that irresistible offer, but you need to build the discipline to read. I'm going to give you the materials, guys. Find time to read it. Read it, right? You on your own part, you're going to become a beast in this online marketing business. Money day here, money day here. I mean, testimony, guys. Money day here. Even if you don't go trade cryptocurrency, but you feel this one, but they settle your bills. Money day here. Then along that, you keep on scaling, keep on going for more knowledge. I'm telling you guys now, there's a time. I know that a time is coming. I'm going to pay $10,000 to learn something. $10,000 is almost 6.5 million. I'm going to pay $10,000 to learn something because I've seen the value of information. If I pay, like now, the moment I'm getting money, like one thing I told myself that ever since I started making money, one thing that I'm proud of myself that if I make money, at least 10% of that money is going into investment in myself. Sometimes more than 10% is going into investment in myself. More than 10. So if I make 100K, I am certain I'm going to put at least 10,000 naira in buying books to read. And then in fact, the moment any offer I give out, if I'm getting money, I must go and pay for books. The last offer I gave, now the moment I got some money from there now, as it's my culture now, I took part of the money and go and invested in myself. I want to expand my head. Then the first book I started reading was this book now by John Maxwell. It's a book that is investing in myself here. Of course, everything is not sales. There are certain habits you need to build first for you to become an effective online marketer. So these are found in books. I needed to expand my mind. There's this book the next book I'm going to read. I'm going to be finishing this book probably tonight or tomorrow. Then I'm going to open Ocean. They call it the Blue Ocean Strategy. The moment I'm reading this book, I'm going to be getting much idea, guys, to position myself and make more money for myself. But I won't be able to get this if I'm not investing in myself. Some of this book, I can actually get this book as PDF, but if I'm getting as PDF, they say nothing free is valued. So I needed to invest my sweat. I needed to go and buy this book myself. Let's be like I'm reading my books. I'm reading my money. Okay, so offer sell. Always invest in yourself. And when we give you guys a book to invest in yourself to read, it's just left for you to maximize that book and get maximum value from it. So let's go to the next thing now. Tips for creating irresistible offers. Now I want you to pay attention to these particular tips because everything I did, you're going to see it here. You see this crypto money bundle you guys bought, but everything I was able to do to get you guys to buy this particular bundle, you're going to see it here. Number one, they must be related. My product was the rudiment of cryptocurrency. It was a book in cryptocurrency. And I started adding for people, check all the products I gave you guys. It is all related to cryptocurrency. You cannot tell somebody that, okay, come and buy a bag of rice. We'll give you a shovel as bonus. How does shovel relate with the bag of rice? How do you say, okay, come and buy a bag of rice. We'll not give you maybe you now have a cube of Maggi, something that's connected, or maybe you give them something that's connected. Or you might give them a household utensils, because utensils is connected to rice. Now utensils they cook rice. I was selling a crypto product, and then to put bonuses that are in line, and then to put offers that are in line with my crypto books. My books, all my books are related to cryptocurrency, all of them. Even these offers, even these mastery courses now, they are all related to cryptocurrency now. But I just needed to be open a little bit so that you can see how you can apply it in other aspects. I told you guys affiliate marketing blueprint, stay in the affiliate marketing industry. So it is connected to the cryptocurrency industry. Imagine I'm selling a book on cryptocurrency, and I say one of the bonuses you get is how to become a spiritually firm person. You'd be like, this guy is not serious. You're selling a book on cryptocurrency, you're giving us a bonus in spirituality. So it doesn't make sense. Even your lead magnet can be an offer. It should be in line with what you have to offer. Everything around me has to do with cryptocurrency. Okay, so that's number one tip. It must be related. Number two, see, this is I just got there from that particular book. So if I give you that particular book, go and read that book. See, it will transform your minds, guys. To transform your mind, you're going to see the possibilities of making money in this internet marketing business. Then the offer must be highly desirable. Highly desirable. Check it now. You wanted to learn affiliate marketing. I'm giving you you want it. In fact, the affiliate marketing is one of the most buzzing skill around. I said, okay, I had to put affiliate marketing in it. You wanted to learn how to do technical analysis. I had to put it inside there. Highly desirable. Because if you go and put something that people would not really like, they might not see the need to buy it. Honestly, a need. Even in my mentorship section, if you see the offers from my mentorship section, sweet offers, and they're all related. Okay, then the offer must be credible, because I'm not just giving you some random thing. Like, I'm giving you something that gives the results. If you've read any of my book, you testify to it. I've gotten people that read maybe the crypto arbitrage. They will come and be telling me, sir, can we start crypto arbitrage? Yes, okay. Now, since you just came on, let me just say something about crypto arbitrage now. At the moment, we can't do crypto arbitrage. If you're watching this video as at 2022, you're not going to, you won't be able to do crypto arbitrage now, because of what? The central bank has a legislative on what? On local banks. Where the local banks are being restricted. Remember, cryptocurrency is not banned. Just that what it is being restricted from what? Like local banks are restricted from what? From operating in cryptocurrencies. So for that reason, if you're transacting in cryptocurrency, you most likely have your account flagged. So at this particular moment now, you can begin to just leave crypto arbitrage down. Maybe if you now get a good governor or a good president that come on board, then you might now remove the restriction, and then we begin to milk money from crypto arbitrage. Okay, so I just needed to say that one for those that ask me the question. Okay, but those that not personally not go watch this session will not even know about this information. Okay, so that's just by the way. Have a touch of urgency. I say first, okay, okay, now let me explain urgency and scarcity. I say first 50 people to buy, no, is it 34 people? First 34 people to buy this particular product, and the price after okay, I say if you're not among the first 35 people to buy this product, you won't get the 5K offer. Boom, people started sending money because I put urgency there. So if you don't buy it now, you're not going to get the bonus. Scarcity, I only have 34 people that will buy it. Once 35 people are finished, you're going to pay more. You need to make people see the urgency in your product. See, let me give you guys a question. What, like, maybe imagine you came back home, right? You're very tired. You came back from work and then you're very tired, and then you now come and see Jumia advertising that we're doing a giveaway from now to the next 15 minutes. iPhone 11 will be maybe 400K. They say they're going to sell it for 230K. Please, can you hear me? Is anybody still there? Is anybody still there? If you're still there, can you say something in the comments? Let me know you're still there. My network just went off. If you're still there, please say something. Let me know you're still there. Oh God. Please, if you're still here, say something. Let me know you're still here with me. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Nice one, princess. Nice one. Sorry for the interruption. I actually had my network just went off. I don't know what happened. I even forgot where I am, safe, man. So we'll just continue from. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I was talking about I was giving an illustration. You came back from work. I remember where I was now. You came back from work, you're very tired, like you're very, very tired, and then you're about to sleep, and then you just see an advert on TV. Hello, Jumia is about to do advertisement. iPhone 11 of 450k, you can get it for 230k. Maybe it's a legit advert. You're going to get it for 230k, but just for the first 10 people, if you can pay between now, maybe the time is 9 o'clock, right? They say, okay, those are the first 10 people. Now, I say first 10 people, they're already putting what? Scarcity. No plenty opportunity. First 10 people, they're limiting the number of slots. First 10 people to get this offer before 9:30. Before 9:30. I see it now. Scarcity and urgency. Even if you don't tire, maybe you're interested in the product, you don't tire, then you now see an opportunity for you to buy that particular product at that cheap price now. Even if you're tired, you will not sleep, you wake up, pick your phone and make a transfer just because you want to get that particular product. That is what urgency and scarcity. Had even there was no urgency and scarcity there, you would most likely sleep and maybe you say, you procrastinate on buying. So you needed to take action. I could remember when I was doing the crypto money webinar, I never finished the talk. I was just about to go and drink water. I saw Paul's alert. You know, he saw the order. He felt like even when people were paying, say, sir, please, is the offer still available? I hope I'm going to scarcity and urgency. Okay? So whenever you want to sell, put scarcity and don't just give people the leverage of opportunity to buy at their own time, at their own convenience. No. Put scarcity and urgency there. There are a whole lot of ways of creating irresistible offers. I'm going to leave you guys to just read the book and then you're going to understand it by yourself. Like I said, I'm not a copywriter, so I can only give the ones that are very, very important now. Of course, like I said, you don't need to go through all of this process yourself. Maybe now that you're still learning now, you can be leveraging on me. I've already learned, I'm already applying this now. All you need to do is to drive traffic to my webinars. And then once I do, I'll do the conversions for you. Then you get your commissions while you go and master the skill of selling. Okay, so let's go to the next slide now. Now, how do you price your product? Of course, maybe if you now created your own product, maybe you now become an author like me, or maybe you started hosting webinars like this. How do you create your product? Of course, number one, you need to factor in the cost of the production. So I can see digital product, but you can sell digital product anything because it takes nothing. Only my data it takes me to organize. All of what you see me creating here, are free resources. Like I said, I'm going to teach you guys how to create it by Thursday. I'll be teaching you guys how to create digital products. So if you can see that in digital product now, the cost of production is not really much. After that, you don't need anything. Maybe you want to just pay for designer, but me now, all my products from all my books, I designed it myself. So I didn't pay any one naira no come off my body. Maybe I just went on YouTube, I just went on Google, I just searched one or two informations like that, but everything was free. So for that reason, I can sell this offer for 1K. I can sell it for 1K because there's no cost of production. But I'm choosing not to sell it for 1K. I can also sell it for 20K. You can see the beauty of digital products. But for physical products, you need to factor in some certain things. If you're making chin-chin, you need to factor in the flour, the sugar, and stuff like that, okay? So that's what is the value of the product. Sorry, my nose is paining me. The value of the product. Okay? How valuable is the product? Because this event of cryptocurrency is this bond is very, very valuable. You're seeing it yourself. It's very, very valuable. So if you know, okay, that's going to give you some small knowledge that I can just charge it 1K. Even if, see, I've seen people that sell crazy offers for 1K, crazy offer for 1K. Crazy digital product for 1K, like Emeka Nobis. He gave out almost all his product for 1K because since he was selling for as high as 20K, I bought it for 1K. That day, by the moment demand, that was what we call an irresistible offers. That day, I bought about 6 of his courses. I saw a wolf 1K for course where they said, course I would have ideally taken me almost 60K to buy. I got them for less than 6,000. Because I saw the value was there and the offer was irresistible. Sometimes for your offer to be irresistible, you just need to give discounts. So even in this crypto money bundle, so if you have to give discounts, say, okay, maybe if somebody come to watch the video from you, if you give the person the link, say, okay, maybe the person come and watch day 1 and then you give the person the crypto money webinar I'm talking about now. The person now watch day 2, you know, say, okay, this is day 2. If you're willing to take the offer today, I'm going to give you a 500 naira discount. So instead of the person to pay 5K, the person should pay 4,500 naira to you. So now you're actually giving a discount. So the person will be like, oh Jesus, thank you so much. Just that you're not going to what? You're not removing the money from your commission. So instead of now making maybe 3K, maybe because 60% commission of 3 or 5K is 3K. So instead of making 3K, you're going to be making what? 2.5. But you still give an offer. And what's the offer now? You remove for them 500 naira. Just that small thing can make people to rush you. Even me as the the product owner, right? If I give my offer and say, maybe I give the offer and say, come and buy for 5k, and you guys, you're not the owner of the product. If you go and put the same product and say, come and buy for 4-5, people will most likely go to, because it's the same product. They now come and see 5k 500 naira discount. They'll buy from you. And of course, you can see the discount works like crazy. I gave a discount yesterday evening, and in 15 minutes, I made 22,000 naira. During the live session, I was actually thinking maybe it was 17,000 naira, but when I went and checked the money, it was 22,000 naira. Guys, I just reduced. It's my product. Reducing the price does not affect me. You get? It does not affect me. So I can start to also come tomorrow. Maybe if I'm broke tomorrow, right? I can also come tomorrow and say, okay, guys, I want to run a massive discount. I'll say, okay, I want to run a massive discount by 11 o'clock. I'll begin to notify them. Then I'll say, there's going to be only 5 slots. You can see why I applied scarcity there. An urgency. If you're not among the first 5 people to pay before this time, you're not going to get it. I give a discount, and that was what made some people to pay. I don't know if you're here that you took the discount, but if you took the discount, it was part of the offer. I'm not saying I'm going to be dropping the offer like that, but I just wanted to do it because I'm actually celebrating a 1-year anniversary, and then I needed more sales. So discount too is a way of increasing the offer, guys. If you really want to do this business, go. Just if I'm giving any book, but just go and read the book. If I'm giving you any book, just go and read it. See this SAPA that I was talking about, SAPA Nigeria, but SAPA will leave you. It might take a while, but the moment you master it, guys, SAPA will leave you. Forget about trading. Trading is high risk. Trading, you might put your money there. You try to go find money for trading cryptocurrency, but the thing will chop your money. That one is high risk. But for you to get almost predictable results, guys, master how to make money from the internet. Master it. Sometimes, but let me say, if I see the market, crypto market is anyhow, I will close my trade view. Come and focus on selling my books and selling my mentorship section, because I don't want the market to frustrate me. Okay, very, very powerful. Okay, the next thing you need to focus for you to create a product is the cost of delivery. Okay, the cost of delivery. Check it. How much are you delivering your product? Is the cost of delivery very, very expensive? Of course, digital product, no cost of delivery. That's why I say digital product is the sweetest thing you can create that can lift you out of poverty. A mechanical business to make nothing less than 500k on every digital product he sells. This man is currently trying to sell. He's having a class by 1st September on ebook. He's selling a course on ebook. It's 3,000 naira. As I speak to you now, this man has gotten over 300 people that purchase that particular offer. 300 people, guys. 300 times 900 is how much? Times 300 times 3,000 much. That is 900k. So I'm selling ebooks. These ebooks, this is something that you just do like this. Like you just, the way I'm teaching you guys, these guys will just stay like that and just teach before you know, bam, you're finished. 900k, chuck. You might have invested in advert, but at all, if you invest in advert, you know, go reach 200k, 700k profit. Guys, tell me, is there any business that can give this kind of money? Yes, trading crypto can give you, but I'm just trying to make you imagine the possibility of doing this kind of things. And Mekanobi started like us. If you go and read the story, you discover that that's why he printed books. Nobody buy the books, but he learned how to sell, and today he's having hundreds of people pay his product. Look at me now. I'm just starting. When I first did my first offer, people paid. Second offer, people paid. I'm getting better at the sales game now. And then the moment I keep on getting better at the sales game, I need to just increase my the number of people that see my offer. I'm telling you about that. A day will come, I'm going to be making 100 sales in a single day, because I'm going to make sure that I have a lot of people to attend my webinars. The moment I have a lot of people attending my webinars, I'm going to make sure I put in much energy there, and then I'm going to get massive conversion. Okay. So digital product is what can be your ticket out of SAPA City. When I mean SAPA City, the city of SAPA, digital products can help you do that. I'm going to teach you guys how to create digital products, powerful ones. Like this thing I'm doing now is a digital product now, because you're over there, I'm over here. There's no cost of delivery now. It's a live webinar. It's a digital product on its own. And of course, I'm going to be selling the replay. I'm not. You see this? You know what? Funny thing, guys. I'm not going to create any replay for this. I actually had this course recorded before, but the one I recorded before was not as value filled as this. I acknowledge that, so I had to revamp the offer. So I'm only recording this thing once, but guys, I'll keep on selling this offer. Anybody who want to buy the crypto money bundle, now the replay go to watch. They'll be experiencing the same energy, but I'm recording this thing just once. Are you guys seeing the beauty of digital products? You create it just once. I created my movement of cryptocurrency since last year August, but guys, I'm still making money to it up till yesterday. Up to tomorrow, I'll still make money from it because of a digital product. Very powerful stuffs. If you have a business, start thinking of how you can begin to productize your knowledge. If you're a relationship expert, begin to think about how you can productize your relationship this thing. See how you can leverage on all this I'm teaching you to sell your product, put your knowledge in a product format. There's money in it. Even if now 1K they sell them. If 10 people they buy your product every month, 1K, not be 10K be that. That's on a low key. Imagine you now scale. You now start having like 50 people buy your product. 1K is easier to sell. Had even this my offer was 1K, I know I would have gotten almost 100 people that will buy. If it was a 1K offer, almost 100 people that will buy, but it's going to be stressful. I'm going to just have 100 people and then it's just 100K. Sure, you get. But still at that, digital product would change your life, guys. So then always see how you can create digital product. And of course, you're going to learn how to create digital product in this particular crypto money bond. Okay. Then the purchasing power of your audience. Of course, the moment you're able to identify, the moment you're able to identify your ideal customer, you're able to know their purchasing power. The most students were coming to me. I know that okay, they were mainly students. Just a few actually working class. Okay, so it now give me an idea of how to price my product. You cannot have all the students in your class and then you're selling a course of 200K to them. They don't go buy. Except maybe it's a student that's already making money. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I don't know. My nose was scratching me. Okay. So you need to know the purchasing power of your audience. And then knowing the purchasing power of your audience is dependent on how you know your audience avatar, your customer avatar. Okay. You now have the next, which is what your level of mastery. If you're just starting out now and you want to start selling your product, you want to start pricing your product, don't go and pricing your product high ticket, nobody will buy from you because you don't really have the mastery to augment that particular skill. But when you begin to upskill yourself, for example, now my first crypto money, crypto mentorship session was just 20K. I know that I knew I could give more than 20K, but I was not really I was having confidence in my skill quite right. But I know that my skill is there to match up all those guys that are charging higher fees. So I said, okay, let me start small. Then now that I've gotten more knowledge now, my next class might be 30K. Then as I keep on advancing, I'm going to keep on increasing until maybe get to 100K like this. So your level of mastery should also decide how much you charge for your product. Okay, so very, very powerful. I hope you're getting value. If you're getting value, drop some fireballs in the comment section. Okay, so this is the last section, and I'm going to call it for a day. Okay, so tips for that guarantee high sales conversion. Number one, generate a lot of leads, a lot of traffic. Like I said, now customers they buy plenty customers. There's nothing sweet as having a good product in front of plenty qualified leads. Imagine you've already done your assignment, you're able to identify your ideal customer, you're able to get them in a group chat, and then you're able to put together a perfect product for them they would buy. So if you want to have more sales, have more people. That's why I say I talked about what organic traffic and paid traffic. If you want to scale, begin to see how, make peace with yourself. Understand that you must invest in traffic. You must pay money for it. Except you don't want to scale. To generate a lot of people, like I said, it's just 3% conversion. Like at all, you try at first, you can get up to 50% conversion, good. But for a start, normal marketing standard is what is 3% conversion. So check it. Maybe if you're saying you want to get 50 sales, check it. 3% is 50. I mean, how I want to talk this much now. If you want to make 50 sales, check it. 3% of what number will give you 50 sales? Is it okay? Now let me give you a number that I can do. Let's say you want to get which mass don't leave me now. I'm trying to do a calculation. It's not getting okay. Let me see. Okay, I have a calculator. Let's just do a small mass. I'm gonna know mind me. 3 divided by 100 times 1000. 3 divided by 100 times 1000. Okay, so this is it. If you want to get 30 sales, make sure that okay, your product at least get across to what 1,000 people. If you want to get at least 30 sales, let your product get across what to 1,000. And of course, you can see it happened in my class. In my crypto money webinar, I was able to get almost 500, let's say 500 people, and then I was able to get at least almost 17 sales. Okay, so check it. 550, 17 divided by 550 equals to times 100. That is 3%. 3% conversion. So you can see it. Now the 3% conversion is more like immediate conversion. But along the line, these people most likely will buy from you again. So you can, as you keep on nurturing your, that's why I say not just nurturing is very, very important. As you keep on nurturing them, then you can begin to increase the conversion. Like I said, everybody that joined the crypto money webinar, I have their number. They are viewing my status. So we'll continue the nurturing from there. If they don't buy the offer today, tomorrow they'll buy the offer by fire, by force. Okay? So always ensure that you generate a lot of leads. Okay, the more sales you want, the more leads you should get. Okay, then the next one, do not appear to be desperate. Do not appear to don't just be saying, don't be following people, come and buy, I beg now, come and buy. No. Follow all what I've taught you, and then you're going to understand how not to be desperate in your sales. Don't just be like for example, like Abraham. When somebody asked him if you go and check the screenshot in the group chat, I said he said something like, "Person saying, sir, please, I'm interested in more business not going to happen again." They begin to look at you like a desperate person, and you don't want your customers to look at you like this, because nobody wants to buy from a desperate person. Okay. Then number 4, not sorry about that. I have network. Somebody just called me now. Okay. Nurture your audience well. Master the art of priming. What's the art of priming now? It's just like you give them a lot of information to give that. Imagine now you attended my free training. You say, oh, but if this boy, if you give this thing for this free training, I wonder everything would in paid course. That's what we call priming. You know what? You know how a Mesuya does. A Mesuya will just cut you small piece of suya, make you test. Say customer garden testing. The moment you test it, you're going to be prompted to buy. That's what we call priming. Give them small value first. Give them, observe to them a value for free. Your lead magnet can be a priming. Give them a very valuable. My lead magnets are top notch. They are good, high value lead magnets. Okay, very powerful. Okay, the next one is what? Understand that not everybody will buy from you. Of course, I already explained this particular one. Then maximize occasions to sell, like Christmas promo. A clear example is what I did yesterday. My anniversary. My anniversary is one that although that is not really a widely known activity, a festival. But then on each of these, like Christmas, Easter, New Year, people are always on active buying mode because people always get money that time. So always that's why people always do Christmas bonus, Easter sales, because they identify that people at that particular moment, people are most likely going to buy products. Okay, so let's take advantage of this particular thing. Maybe if you're selling the crypto money webinar, you can say, okay, I'm going to give you 500 naira discount. It's something. At least instead of making 3K commission, you're going to make 2.5. It's something. Okay. Then consume materials that teach you sales and closing. I know if you stress this one. Consume materials every day. Be a student every day. Learn. Okay. Then apart from just learning, you need to practice. Guys, there's nothing as sweet as practicing. There's nothing as tiring as practicing, but nothing brings the result if you don't practice. So you're learning from me now, guys. Go and practice. You must not start. Like I told you about practicing, you must not the top. Start small and grow. Okay, begin to practice. If you have any difficulty, come to me, ask me. I'm going to guide you. Like I said, the first place to begin to practice from your position, begin to practice content. If I'm teaching content creation, begin to practice content creation. Begin to practice how you can nurture your audience. Begin to practice how you can generate leads. The result will not come until you practice. The mastery will not come until you practice. So practice is going to make you become a master at a skill. Okay, so it brings us to the end of today's webinar. Okay, I trust you got massive value. If you did, say something in the comment section. Let me just give you a shout out, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, we're almost 2 hours here. This is a quite lengthy section. If you're still around, just say something. Let me know you're still around. Beautiful. I can see all of you. Thank you, Princess. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Paul. You're still here, my man. Thank you. Okay, let me just see one more comment, and then we'll just call it off for the day. Okay, let me be sure that you because my network is kind of glitching now. If you got massive value, just say something, and then we'll call it just one person, and then I'll call it a day. Okay, just one person. Who is that one person going to say something? Just one person. Okay, just one person. Hope my network did not trip off, because I was having some small network glitch like that. Beautiful, Princess. Beautiful. I can see you. Thank you. Thank you for being around. Thank you. Okay, so this brings us to the end of the next session. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about content creation. So it's going to be a very, very powerful session. So ensure you stay around in tomorrow's training. And then if you have to watch this video again, watch all the session again if you have to, so that you're able to gain the kind of mastery you want. Okay, so peace out, guys.